Carolina with alwaysexpectmore.com, and today I have a star block for us to make in our Cricut Maker Block of the Week, the sequel. You ready to learn how to make this block? Let's get started. This fun star block looks a lot like another 9 patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 4 of the pieces of the 9 patch are made with 2 triangles and then a larger triangle. A unit like this with a large triangle that has 2 of the corners cut off with these smaller triangles is called a flying geese block. And it's usually said in plural. They're flying geese blocks. It's not really a flying goose block. I don't think I've ever heard that before. So we're going to be making 4 of these flying geese block, and spoiler alert, in block 7 we're also going to see more of these flying geese blocks, so these are going to be super fun. The way they're made is that first you stitch one side on and press it open, and then you stitch the other side on and press it. So we'll go ahead and make these 4 blocks, and then we can put our 3 rows together and then combine our 3 rows to make our whole block. So let's go ahead and start stitching up these flying geese. This bottom line here should line up on both pieces, and you'll have a big corner sticking up on the top, and that's normal. We can go ahead and chain piece all our flying geese. Just make sure you line up that bottom edge. Okay, now we can press these, and we're going to press the seam allowance towards the dark. Okay, all set. Now we're going to stitch the others on. We do have a couple dog ears here, but this dog ear is actually going to have a pair, so we'll go ahead and wait on cutting off our dog ears until we have both triangles on our flying geese blocks. Just like before, we're going to match up this long edge. Before it was the bottom edge, but now we're stitching this side, so we're going to flip it upside down. And we're still going to match along this long edge. Now all of these units can have this side pressed open. I've got dog ears here and on the corners, so I can go ahead and trim those off, just flush with the rest of the block. And I can repeat this for all 4 pieces. You want to lay everything back out again because it's very easy to have one of these pieces go the other way, or even a couple of them go the other way, and it really changes the look of the block. So to get that star look for our block, we're going to keep it like this, and now we're going to stitch top row, middle row, bottom row together, and we can chain piece this by stitching these, and these, and then adding this piece, and this piece on to make our 3 rows. So right sides together. No need to press yet. I can just add this one on. Got a top and a bottom, and no worries about mixing these ones up because they're the same pieces. And then a middle piece, which can also be turned either way because it's symmetrical. And now I just need to press. I'm going to press this one out, this one in, and this one out. So now I have these 3 rows that are pressed, and I can take this one, nest the seams together just like we have in the past quilt blocks, stitch along this one, and then add the other one down to the bottom before I press them open. Looking good. Now I'm just going to add this bottom row on. Again, nesting the seams. Now I just need to press one more time. I'm going to press these seams outward. Pressing this seam out. And there we go. Yet another block done in our Cricut Maker Block of the Week, the sequel. Come back next week and I'll show you how to make our next block, and we're going to be doing more of these flying geese blocks. And that's how easy it is to make this star block. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. Make sure that you've given this video a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. I have lots of crafty updates for you, and you don't want to miss a single week of this Cricut Maker Block of the Week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week with another fun quilt block.